Good afternoon. It is Lillian Powers, Realtor, the creator of the Living in Murrieta YouTube channel, here with this week's Murrieta, California real estate update. However, before I dive in, I do want to thank everyone that took the time to stop by my booth at the recent Mega Mixer in Temecula. It was very nice to meet you. If we didn't have a chance to really have a conversation, you've already likely received an email or a text inviting you to set up some time on my calendar. I'd love to learn more about your business and figure out how we can collaborate and help to really just engage and build up this beautiful community that we live in. That said, let's dive in. Not a lot of movement as far as the luxury market. However, we did see some dips in the non-luxury market in the median home prices. So we saw an $11,000 reduction in that median home value, which leaves us ending out this week at $685,000. While that is a sizable double-digit reduction, what I think that we see is a recalibration and a leveling off of what is likely going to be our median home price as we go into the summer and then fall months. The good news is that this number, while lower, is still higher than overall Riverside County median home values, and it's really good for this area. So sellers, homeowners, your homes are retaining their value very well. They are still in demand, and buyers are willing to pay list price or close to list price for a move-in ready home. The non-luxury market, an increase of 3 days in that average days of market. So that is the time that a home is listed on the market before it goes under contract. So both for luxury and non-luxury market, we are at 28 days ending out the month, and that is really good. That is one of the big questions that I got from so many people at the Mega Mixer is how's the market? What I can tell you is the market is good. The market is really strong in this area. And what we use to determine that, and so we kind of have to be careful with the headlines that we listen to, but what we use to determine what kind of market we're in is the month's worth of inventory. So basically anything under 4 months of inventory is considered a seller's market, a market that favors the sellers more so than buyers. And we are at just over 2 months of inventory. So we are still very much in a seller's market. However, buyers still hold the purse strings. So buyers are the ones that bring the money to the table that enable the seller to fund their next move, right? So I do think that this is a market that buyers can win in, whether you are an investor, just a savvy buyer who sees the current market and some instability that we're having right now, who sees that as an opportunity. And if you do have access to excellent financing products like the VA loan, take advantage of it. Now is the time, because what we are seeing are sellers that are more willing to offer concessions, whether that be a buyer credit or some other benefit or incentive to the buyer. We are seeing that a lot more often over the last month or so. So buyers, don't count yourself out. Although it is not a buyer's market like some of the headlines will tell you, you definitely still have opportunities to win in this market.